Alright, let's do an episode of Orchid Chronicles, shall we? So as you can see, pretty much all of the stuff that's going to be outside for the summer is outside. You can see some of the orchids and the nepenthes have some sunburnt leaves, evidenced by this reddish color on some of them. I'm not too worried about that. This happens every year when I put them outside. As you can see, the roots on them seem healthy, and the meristem should be okay. We might lose a few leaves, but this is kind of normal. It is better for them to be outside for as long as humanly possible. They get more sunlight, they get airflow, they get the rainwater. It's been really, really rainy. But you can see there's new growth coming out of several of them. You can see that guy. They are basically putting out vegetative growth now. My peonies, the two of them that are actually still alive, have some vegetative growth. Hopefully they store up enough energy in those bulbs for flowering next year. My poinsettias are starting to grow back. I know that's not an orchid. It's not even a monocot. Luna females that are trying to attract mates. They haven't yet. This is probably their last night to try and do that, because they take 3 nights and then they just start dumping their eggs, unfortunately. This female was emerged outside, so she should be in sync with the local population. I don't really know. Hopefully it works out. I really need them to mate. Anyway, we got all my things that are outside. Majority of things have now been moved outside. And so inside are things that don't generally go outside. I don't know if I'm going to put the surviving Trichocentrum tigrinum seeds outside this year, although there is one matched to the orchid tree right now, if you didn't notice. There are several. If you'll recall, they were left in the compot for too long. Partly my fault, partly the person who sold them to me told me not to move them for several months. What happened was a disease. I don't know if it was just a rot because of their size crowding each other, and then it allowed for disease. I don't know what happened, but a disease killed most of them. But I do have several that did survive, that I've potted up individually now. This is not the only one. There are some others over there we're going to get to. Wait, are they over there? They're somewhere. So they might not go outside. Paths will not go outside, neither will phals, because they don't need as much light. Another path that I might give to someone. Then we have another seedling there. We have phals again that don't go outside. Ludicea and Macrophaeus don't go outside because they're low-light orchids. They're forest floor species. I'm going to sprout some peas to eat. And then finally we have the rest over here. That's not an orchid, although I think it's a monocot. So next episode will be some tissue culture updates. There are a lot of things to update you guys on for tissue culture stuff. I think this path has had it, but its offspring are finally germinating for me. And you'll learn all about that next episode.